Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you are having a really great day. This is candle review number 3 of the day for me. If you missed the earlier reviews, I will link those in the description box down below. But I did mention in the first video of the day that I would be increasing the number of candle reviews per day to 3 instead of the usual 2, because I have so many of these holiday or Christmas fragrances that I still want to get reviews up for prior to Christmas actually getting here, which crazy that it's already December. But here we are, guys. 'Tis the season. Happy holidays. In this video, we are going to tackle a new fragrance from Kringle for Christmas 2023, and it is Father Christmas. First of all, love the label on this one. It looks like just a very classic, jolly, happy Santa, doesn't he? I really like the label. Now, I'm gonna turn this around for just 1 second here because I do wanna let you guys know that this is only my 3rd burn. I know. Normally, I really try to get to the halfway point with all of the candles that I review, just because I think that, you know, initial first impression reviews aren't necessarily the best, because sometimes you can run across, you know, burn problems. Maybe the wick stud out, maybe the candle gets really sooty, maybe, I don't know, who knows? So there's a plethora of things that can go wrong with burning candles, right? But I am a lot less strict about that review rule when it comes to the Kringle soy formula, because consistently over like the last few years now since burning the Kringle soy formulation, I have really come to like trust that things just don't go wrong. Like, I can burn a Kringle 2-wick soy formula like this from start to finish and not once deal with wick problems, discoloration in the wax, sooting. They are consistent strength and throw wise pretty much the whole way down. Now, as you get to like the bottom of the candle and the fragrance has to travel obviously a little further up, there might be some decreased strength and throw at that point. But in terms of like the consistency, it has just always been there. And that is why I love the Kringle formula so much. And I am so excited for you guys to see what is to come. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this next year with Kringle in terms of changes, even better, more amazing changes to their product. I'm just like, I'm thrilled. And I'm so happy that they continue to like innovate when it comes to their candles and to continue to revisit them and just continue to make improvements. So I am making an exception here by reviewing this long before I probably should, because, you know, it's only my 3rd burn, but I'm confident that I'm not going to have any issues with this candle. Now, I will obviously be updating you in my weekly home fragrance roundup. You'll continue to see this over the next several weeks as we get closer to Christmas, and you'll see that the consistency is there. But let's go ahead and get into the fragrance description here. We'll talk about the notes, and then we'll talk strength and throw, and we'll just kind of wrap it up at that point because, yeah, I trust that this is going to do just fine. All right, so Father Christmas. Father Christmas's descent into nightfall begins with beautiful sparkling clove and warming cinnamon sticks. Night blooming jasmine leaves beautiful presence of white floralcy, which is a word that I have never seen before, floralcy, while rich red saffron merges with white leather for a beautiful heart in this fragrance. He leaves behind memorable and classic notes of tonka bean, amber, and cedar. Our top notes here are sparkling clove, cinnamon sticks, and night blooming jasmine. The mid notes are red saffron, white leather, and tonka bean, and the base is cedarwood, vanilla, and amber. All right, so what do I smell here? First of all, I am really, quite frankly, surprised with myself by how much I've been enjoying this fragrance, because this is not at all in my usual wheelhouse. If you guys have been on my channel for any amount of time, you know that I definitely favor fragrances that are sweeter. I love gourmands, I love fruity scents, I love holiday tree scents, but I'm really not one for very masculine type scents. I'm usually not one for leathery scents. I'm usually not one for cologne-y scents. I'm usually not one for hearth type fragrances either. And there's some of that in here, and I love it. I really like this scent, and honestly, my taste preferences have changed quite a bit over the last several years. My body, just because I'm getting to old age at this point, is going through a lot of changes, and I do think that that has also affected my nasal passages. I think that my tolerance and my preferences for fragrances has changed quite a bit, and I am now embracing scents like this. I still love my gourmands, don't get me wrong, but this is lovely, you guys. So what do I smell here? First of all, it does definitely have a pretty prominent clove and cinnamon stick combo going on here. The cinnamon is nice. It's not super spicy. It's not the red hot cinnamon that I absolutely abhor. This is a really nice cinnamon. In terms of those top notes though, that night blooming jasmine just is not there for me. This is not remotely florally or floral-y, if you will. I just don't get it. Now I do smell a touch of that saffron. I smell that saffron and it is lovely. So it's really kind of a unique addition to this one. But what really hits me here is that leather note. It is a slightly lighter leather note, so I guess white leather would make sense, but it's not that really heavy, almost like mahogany type leather. It's lighter than that. It's a little bit more airy, but it does have that kind of old, worn leather, you know, like leather bound books. Like when you stick your nose into one of those, like you just get that like older, like really nice leather smell. Like that's what I'm getting here, but lovely, not offensive, not oppressive, not dirty smelling at all, just really, really nice. And that leads me into the tonka bean, which I think adds just the most lovely, it's not really like vanilla per se. It's, well, maybe like it comes across as like a smoky vanilla to my nose, like a kind of slightly earthy, smoky vanilla. So not a sweet gourmand vanilla, different from that, but vanilla nonetheless. And it's just lovely, you guys. I really like the tonka bean in here. Now, that base of the cedarwood and amber are also quite present in this. And also to my nose, I don't know if it's just the combination of what's happening here, but there is a little bit of like a smoky, almost hearth type note, which when it comes to like a Father Christmas or Santa Claus type scent, if you will, I think would make sense because Santa comes down the chimney, right? And he lands amongst the embers, you know, the fiery hearth type note. I think it's just, it's here. Like I smell it. It's not in the fragrance description at all, and it's not in the fragrance notes at all, but I really feel like there's just a touch of smokiness here that just blends incredibly well with that leather note and the clove and the cinnamon and the beautiful amber that's in here. I really like this scent, you guys, and I did not expect to like it as much as I did. I thought it smelled good, like good on cold sniff, not something that I would really normally gravitate towards, but I thought it smelled good on cold sniff. But when I lit it, this is one of those fragrances that really transforms. It gets warmer, it gets more cozy smelling, it's quite inviting. And it's a wonderful candle to have alongside other holiday tree scented candles. Not that this one's a holiday tree scented candle, but it pairs really nice with those fragrances from Kringle. So think Christmas, think Christmas stroll, think any of their, like Snow-Capped Fraser is lovely with this one. It's just a great scent, you guys. I like this one a lot, and I really do hope that they think about keeping this one around for subsequent holiday seasons. I won't pick up another one this year, but if he's still around next year, I would get him again. Yeah, I totally would. I think this is lovely, you guys. Strength and throw, let's get there. The strength on this is a pretty solid, I would say 7. The throw is It doesn't quite travel as far as I would expect it to. So I'm gonna put the throw at more of like a 6. It's certainly a room filler. It does fill the room and it travels slightly outside of the room where I have it, but it doesn't travel as far as like some of the other Kringle 2-wick fragrances do for me. So yeah, it's a solid performer. I'm quite pleased with how it's doing for me. Personally, this is not something that I would want to be like a 10 out of 10 in terms of strength and throw. Maybe you would, but not me. So he's doing just fine where he's at in my world. But yeah, I really like this one. And if you are just looking to try something different, something new, something maybe a little bit more unique, check this one out, you guys. It is lovely and I like it a lot. So anyway, if you're interested in picking this one up, definitely use my discount code and you'll hopefully save a little bit more money on your purchase. I will put the information for my discount code. It's just MELANIEP15 in the description box down below, and that should save you 15% off of your purchase. Now, it will not work if these happen to be on a really good sale when you are wanting to order, but if you're getting a good deal anyway, then that's fine. You're getting a good deal. So, but it's always worth trying to plug in one of those ambassador codes just to see if you can happen to save a little bit more money. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much for being here today for all these reviews. I appreciate you so much. Please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up for the algorithm gods, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.